Hi guys, Steve here. Hope you're all okay. And today we are in the Cessna. We are in the A2A Cessna 182. We're at my local airfield actually, Popham, just around the corner from where I live. And I just fancy doing some sort of circuits, bad circuits actually. Um, I'm so used to flying Boeings and Airbuses that I just seem to slam this aircraft into the ground, and what makes it harder is over there you've got the BP garage and you can't overfly that onto runway 26, so there is an offset approach where you need to literally right rudder just before touchdown. So hey, let's see how we do. I've done this a few times. The weather looks good today, it's not too bad, so yeah, let's see how we get on. So let's turn the master on. Mixture is in, that's all good. So we can turn the fuel pump on. Then off again, just get the pressure up. We can turn the key over to both. Clear, everyone's clear, no one's about, so let's start the engine. There we go, got the engine started. I've got to put the throttle in slightly, that was a delay there. So Orbex's rendition of Popham is spot on. I'll go down to Popham quite regularly, once every couple of weeks, have a coffee and that, and chat to pilots things, and yeah, spot on, spot on. Let's turn the avionics on. We turn the beacon on, landing lights on. We're putting nav on the strobe and the POE on. We'll go down and set the trim to take off. You can probably hear my mouse going in the background, sorry about that. It's good. We'll set flaps to 1, just to be sure. Let's bring it up to 2000 RPM. Let's get everything warmed up. There we go. Right, parking brakes off. Let's go and taxi around to runway 26. This could go one or two ways. It's either going to go really well or really bad. Simple as that. So just down left there at the very end, you've got the coffee shop and the seating area where I like to go. It's really nice down there, especially a second Sunday of the month, because you get the motorcycle mega meet as well and the flying. It's really cool. So according to Popham procedures, when we take off from here we need to make a right hand turn to 285, and that is just to make sure that we miss some housing and residents nearby. And what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to turn right 285 and join the circuit and go back around the right. I actually find it easier to go over, just to the right of us there is the A30 road. Goes from London down to Cornwall. If we just follow that up to where it joins the M3 and then take a left hand turn round, just over here, somewhere over there, there's an arrow in the field. You need to overfly that arrow to come across here, and then you right click on the rudder to land on runway. So we'll do a couple of touch and goes. So let's see what happens. There's no ATC on today. which is good. I made that up. We've got no ATC for us. Okay, so I think we'll pop the headphones in, just make it a bit quieter for us. Okay, let's go. Runway 26. I should have set it in the heading actually. So 60 knots. We can take off there. 60 knots. Yeah, wind's hitting us. No, we're good. Go to a turn here 285. Let's bring that throttle back down and make a right hand turn, right hand circuit. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We want to keep the aircraft around about 800. So we'll just go with the flow until we get over the M3, just approaching 1200 feet. Let's just take this round. Try and find the A30 there. There we go. Try and bring this nose down. Probably see the airfield there. There we are, there's the airfield over there. Whoop. So just keep our eyes peeled for where the A30 meets the M3, which is just ahead, I think. Yeah. There it is over there. Whoops. Oh, wind. So make our left hand turn now. We'll bring the speed down. Keep our speed around about 75. Go flaps 2. This is really unrealistic if you go by the instructions, but we're out of Popham's way, so okie doke. So we are perfectly lined up, to be honest, as we come over the trees there. Let's try and get down to 800 feet. That's where you want to be ideally. Just want to look for that arrow in the field. Okay. Flaps full, there we go. Come over to the right a little bit. And the arrow's coming into sight now in the field there. Give it a little bit of power. Try and keep us up there. There we go, there's the arrow. So we are for 800 feet. Try and line up with the arrow the best we can. There's the arrow. So we're missing the garage, that's the important thing. And you want to touch round roughly where it says runway 26. So we'll kick round to the right. And I didn't touch down, so just go up and around. But we're pretty much on target, so yeah, that's good. So we'll do flaps up. past the water tower there, and we can kick round. Hopefully next time we can actually touch the runway. Let's just find the A30 there again. Take out about 1,000 feet and we'll hold it there. Round about 1,000, that'll do. The wind is catching me big time today. Okay, there we go, we can circle round. And there we are. Get the flaps in. Get down to 800 feet. Just look for the arrow in the field. There we go, it feels a lot better this time. There's the arrow. Missed the petrol station, which is the main objective here. Whoop. There we are for touchdown. Whoa. Bouncing. Whoa. We're going to take off again. We'll do one more circuit and we'll go back in. 60 knots, up we go. Wasn't the best of landings, to be honest. I'm still trying to get used to the Cessna, to be honest. I'm so used to flying the Boeings and yeah. Let's go flaps up. Now we're at 1,000 feet. Continue around to the right there. Just find where the A30 catches the M3. Just there. Try and keep it 1,000 feet roughly. And there's the M3 and A30. So we can come back round. Whoops. We get it down to about 800 feet. Drop our speed down, flaps 1. Hopefully a successful landing. flaps 2. Flaps 3. Let's bring us down to about 800 feet. Hopefully for our final landing. Get off the power. Speed's coming down. Hopefully we'll be okay. We can kick right rudder. Whoop. Whoa, yeah. Here we go, flaps up. Probably not the most professional, but hey. Takes you around back into our parking spot. Whoops. There we go. Parking brake set. Engine off. Avionics off. Lights off. And master off. So there we go. Very bad circuits down here at Popham, but hope you enjoyed having a look. I'll come back and we'll do some circuits on to 08 runway. But yeah, that's basically what it is. You follow the arrow in the field and then you right kick rudder just for landing so you avoid the garage there. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon.